The following footage is brought to you by WouldYouKindly.com.
I've always been a fan of the 2D fighters over the 3D ones, but one of the first 3D fighting games I've ever played and one of the best out there is Tekken. Capcom, not being a stranger with crossovers, decided to see how these two fighting giants would be in the ring. Street Fighter Cross Tekken wants to answer the age-old question that could only be answered in fanfics. Could Ryu and Jin take on each other? Would Kuma and Zangief make a team? Or would Chun-Li and Nina and a squid... Wait. Whoa, 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 that is the wrong kind of fanfic. We are not into that here. While this game won't let your sick, perverted fantasies come to life, you will be able to make your Dream Team matchups a reality. Today, we take a look at the 360 version of Street Fighter Cross Tekken and the Fightpad by Mad Catz. It's also available on the PS3. Find out if this game is a contender or if this is one you should cross out, as the game machine starts now.
The news of Pandora has reached Ryu thanks to Chun-Li as she tracks Shadow to his movements.
So in Street Fighter Cross Tekken universe, there really is no explanation as why they both coexist. They kinda just pretend that they've always been there. But the story involves a strange box called Pandora that has fallen from space and has a mysterious power. What kind of power, you may ask? Well, it won't let you stream music on your PC, but it does give you the ultimate power and consumes your very soul. Me personally, I hate paying for music, so I might stick with the music service. So everyone and their bear are seeking out the power for their own reasons. If you play this game with the right teams, you will get cutscenes about the characters. If you mix the teams up, you'll get a generic story and ending, told with a lot of stills, sadly. But in fighting games, the story is always taking a backseat to the gameplay and design.
They get serious this time.
It's all on the line. Sorry. Special lesson.
The design in Street Fighter Cross Tekken is great. All the characters in Street Fighter have that cel-shaded ink look and style to them, and the Tekken characters look just as good in it. Let's talk stage design. This has got to be some of the most outrageous stages I've ever seen in a game. Some of these will blow your mind how crazy they are. Like this one stage where you're in a big snow vehicle and you got this giant cyborg woolly mammoth chasing you. That's right, I'm not kidding. A cyborg-looking woolly mammoth is chasing you. Now, as far as the music, on the other hand, it's okay. Nothing amazing. I did like a couple of the rock tracks, like the one in the intro and the one in the character select screen, but most of it's just electronic. I don't know, I just find something on Pandora to listen to instead of this. Now we come to the gameplay, and I'm going to say this right out front, but this could be one of the best fighting games Capcom has ever made, period. The fighting system will seem complex and scary at first, but once you learn it and get a feel for it, you can be pulling off some cool team combos and supers right off the bat. You have two characters, but if one loses health, the match will end. The best way to get the most damage in this game is to combo with one character, then tag in the other character to continue strings. I will say this system isn't really for newcomers into fighting games, but if you played a few of them, it won't take too long for you to learn, but a while to master. Unless you're one of those crazy tournament players that combos aren't a snack, they are a way of life. I'm better at eating combos personally, better than making them anyway. EX and flashy super moves are back, but you can use the super bar, or some super moves can be charged that will allow you to pull off these moves without even using any meter. The gem system allows you to equip gems and boost your attacks, defense, or give some support to people who are new to fighters. These are helpful, but they won't make you a pro tournament player. Sorry you want one of these. Also, if you get in a pinch, you have Pandora mode. To activate it, what you need to do is sacrifice your partner to give you a few seconds of power. Unlike X Factor in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, this power lasts for a short period of time, and you can only activate it with 25% health or less. And if you don't do it by the time runs out, you die. Another neat feature is that you can actually team up with real people and tag each other in and out. You also have a scramble mode where 4 people can fight each other all at once via Smash Bros. Style. This adds something I wanted to traditional fighters in a long time, and thank you Capcom for that. I could talk to you about all the Tekken stuff, but once you play and learn it, you'll be amazed how much depth this fighter has. While this game isn't jam-packed with modes, it isn't completely bare bones either. You get a trial mode, where you learn character moves and combos, a mission mode, where you fight and meet certain requirements, the typical arcade mode, tutorial, a color edit mode, online, and settings. Most of these modes are great, but the color edit mode is just pathetic. You can edit the characters how you want, but you're only limited to 4 colors? And there's supposed to be more down the road, but come on Capcom, how hard could that be to put that on the disc? Also, online mode has some issues. Take a look at this match, for example. There is some terrible audio lag, and it can mess with you in how you play the game. Capcom has stated they are working on a patch to fix this problem. Now onto the gamepad, and well, it works great! You can get different designs as both for 360 and PS3. Both are wired, and considering lots of tournaments required wired controllers or sticks, that can be a plus. Plus, always wired is always more responsive and doesn't use batteries. It feels just as good as its older brother, the Street Fighter 4 Fightpad, it's just smaller. So, other than the size and the PS3 now being wired, it's practically the same in good build quality. I've tested it with this game and some other fighters, and I've liked it pretty well.
Let the madness begin!
Street Fighter Cross Tekken is another amazing fighter from Capcom. I know there is a lot of issues with the DLC characters being on the disc, and the 360 version not being able to mix it up with online and offline players, even though many games on the console are able to do it before. This is a downer and disappointment that they would do this, but on its own without the DLC, it's a great game overall. You don't really need the DLC. As long as they fix the online issue, this is a great game for fighting game fans. Till next time, game on!
Tiger!